Since XD frames sit on top of all the other elements on your artboard, a slide-in effect for a toast menu or an overlay will then slide in on top of the device frame, which is not desired. So here are some tips on how to overcome that. As with all XD frames, our first step is going to be to turn off the device frame and let us access everything below it. And then we'll start with the toast menu we built earlier. Move the background blur behind the toast menu, and we'll change the name so we can remember what this object is. Then the next step will be to change the color of the arrow, because in this case the overlay will be completely off the screen, so we need to show up on the app background. Then we'll change the size of the toast menu's background to create our overlay and move this entire element off the screen, and this will be our overlay off state, which will be the default state of the component. Then the tap state will also resize and then move that into the location where we want the overlay to sit. Once that's in place, we'll move the background blur down so that the background blur will also auto animate as the overlay slides in. And then finally, we have to move our button trigger to a new location. And since this arrow appears in both states, it will auto animate by itself. And then we'll go back in and turn the phone device frame back on and test it out. And you can see here that this will be a slide-in overlay with auto animate that comes in behind the device frame. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're enjoying XD frames.